All right, so a question I get asked all the time is how do I get started with no money? I don't have any money to invest to start my business. Do I need to buy some screen printing equipment? Do I need to get some investors? What do I need to do, and how can I get started with little to no upfront investment? So the thing is, you gotta get creative, right? You gotta work with what you have, right? Don't worry about what you don't have, but worry about what you do have and try to be resourceful. The whole thing about entrepreneurship, the whole thing about starting something, the whole thing about building a business is working with what you have and being resourceful. When we first started, we took a screen printing class, right? We went to a junior college, we took a screen printing class to learn how to screen print. We used the teacher's equipment to print all of our stuff and built businesses outside of our class to bring in projects and use the school equipment to print the stuff. Now, when school was over, we got a call from one of the stores that we sold to, and they were like, yo, we need 24 shirts by Friday, can you make it happen? And so we were like, I got you. But the problem is that school was over. We didn't have any resources, we didn't have any money to buy any equipment. We were at a point where it was just like, what are we gonna do, right? We need equipment. And so we had to get resourceful, right? This is the first time that it really hit me that, okay, we have to make something from nothing. That's the whole thing about entrepreneurship, right? Is creating something from nothing. And so what we decided to do is we went down to Home Depot, we got some wood, clamps, and some screws, and we built a one color, one station press. The store owner needed some shirts, and he needed it by Friday. We had no equipment, we had no resources, so we had to get resourceful. Now, we built this press, we set it up, we set it up in a garage, and like we thought we were like the next Steve Jobs, like we just built the next iPhone, we thought we were gonna be rich, and it didn't go that way, right? We got the shirts, we printed the first shirt, and we realized, wait, it's wet ink on the shirt, right? Like how are we gonna dry the ink? And so we went in the front room, we loaded up our fireplace, we lit the fireplace, and we laid all of the shirts in front of the fireplace and let the heat from the fireplace dry the shirts. Now, we thought we were innovative, we thought we were geniuses, that we made it work. We boxed up the shirts, we took it to the store, and then we dropped the box down on the counter and said, give us our check. And he pulled out the shirts, he was looking at them, and he started to smell them. He was like, why does it smell like a campfire? Like, we didn't realize the smoke from the fireplace was getting on the shirts. So we said, hey, look, like we gotta step our game up if we really want to do this. And so that was kind of our first thing of figuring out how do we be resourceful, work with what we have, and kind of create what we have to get to that next level, to be able to go to that next step. So what I'm telling you guys is when we started, this was in 2008, right? So we were very limited on the resources and the things that we had due to technology not being as advanced as what it is today. There's so many resources out there. I put together a free course that's on this channel. You can look at the playlist, it's on my YouTube channel, that you can find it completely free. I kept getting that question asked, how do I get started with zero to no upfront investment? And so they have this thing called print on demand, where you can put designs on t-shirts and sell t-shirts without having to put a whole bunch of money up for inventory, and you can wait until that shirt sells to be able to get the profit from that, and then you pay the manufacturer. It may be confusing if you don't know about print on demand. Check out that video. I have everything laid out in there. I walk it through step by step by step, because I got tired of people keep saying, I don't have any money, how do I get started? So I wanted to create a solution for that. So even if it's not starting a clothing brand, even if it's not doing t-shirts, whatever it is, you have to get resourceful in business. You gotta utilize what you have. The thing is, don't worry about raising money. Try to create the product and sell it. Do pre-orders, right? See if there's actually a market for it. See if people will actually buy it. See if people are actually interested in it. Have people put their money where their mouth is, because a lot of times people will say, I'll support you, I'll buy your product, I'll do this, this, and this. But when it comes time to pulling out their credit card, they're like, oh, I gotta wait till I get paid. Or they have every single excuse in the book. So make sure that you get resourceful, right? Utilize what you have. Sorry for the noise. You can probably hear the background noise. We're in our manufacturing facility right now. We're at our top kind of level up here. This is the most quietest place in the thing. And I just wanted to make this quick video and tell you guys, be resourceful, use what you have, If you guys want to take that course or just look at the videos, it's on this channel, and I'm super excited to just give out this free game. I just want to give you guys everything I have, step by step, kind of like the mindset of what we've done to be able to build and get the accounts that we've gotten and work with the different companies and showcase this, because I get a ton of questions asked, and I think that it's just a matter of understanding what the process is like and being willing to put in the work. 99% of you guys watching this right now won't put in the work. Even if I tell you what to do, even if I lay it out for you step by step by step, you're gonna say, oh, that's just too easy, or oh, I don't wanna do it, or oh, I don't wanna put in the work. It's just not gonna work for you. You gotta be willing to put in the work. So for that 1% that's watching, if you're watching right now and you are willing to sacrifice, and you are willing to put in the work, and you are willing to give it all that you have, these videos are for you, because I know how much it'll help. If you guys are like how I was, in the mindset of just like, I'm gonna do it and I'm gonna figure it out and I'm not gonna give up until I figure it out, these videos are for you. And I'm just trying to give you this information and this knowledge to be able to take the little bits and pieces that I've learned, and that you guys can run with it and you guys can build on top of what you're doing. You know, it's not gonna look the same. Everybody's success is tailor-made for them. It's gonna look completely different than what I've done or what I'm doing, but take little bits and pieces of what works and apply it to your thing. You know what I mean? You start looking at all these different things and these different people that are doing different stuff, and you take bits and pieces to create your own unique path and your own unique vision. So take this information. Hopefully it was helpful. Hopefully you can find a little piece in here. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you like and comment. I'm excited to hear and see what you guys are working on in 2019. Leave a comment below and let me know what's one thing that you made happen that looked like it wasn't gonna happen. I wanna know how you have become resourceful in whether a project, a venture, or a job, or anything. Let me know how you found a solution to a problem and made it happen despite the odds being stacked against you. I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.